Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of Saturday, the 25th of March, 2017. Essence: Sweet children, experience happiness as you repeatedly remember God. Remember the Father, and all the pain and suffering of the body will be removed, and you will become free from disease. Question: At this time, you children are on a battlefield. And so, what is the basis of your victory and defeat? Answer: By your following Srimad, there is victory, and by following the dictates of your own mind or those of others, there is defeat. On one side are those who follow the dictates of Ravan, and on the other side are those who follow the directions of Rama. The father says, "Children, Ravan has harassed you a great deal. Now, connect your intellects in yoga with me, and you will become the masters of the world." If you follow the dictates of your own mind for one reason or another, or if there is any conflict and you stop studying, Maya will turn your face away and you will be defeated. Therefore, remain very, very cautious. Song: Look at the condition your world is in, dear God. Look at the condition your world is in, dear God. In Hindi, it is, देख तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गई भगवान. देख तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गई भगवान. Om Shanti. Human beings have to change so much. Only you Brahmin children know this. Human beings can become the highest on high, and then those same human beings also become the lowest on low. Human beings can become the masters of the golden-aged Satopradhan world, and human beings can become Tamopradhan and not worth a penny. You now know all of this from the unlimited Father. Only the One is the purifier and the bestower of salvation. He alone purifies everyone. Ravan then makes everyone impure. Then the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, comes and makes you so elevated. This is why it is sung that God's ways and means are unique. Out of all the praise, His is unique. The praise of the Father is limitless because no one else can give such directions as He does. They are called Srimad Bhagavat. There are directions from everyone. There are the directions of a barrister, directions of a surgeon, directions of a laundryman, of sannyasis, etc. Nevertheless, it is sung, God, your ways and means are unique. The directions you give are unique. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the highest on high and the most elevated of all. These are not the directions of a human being or a deity. Among you too, only those whose intellects have firm faith can understand this aspect very well and are able to explain to others. They know how elevated they become by following Baba's Srimad. Baba is full of love and peace. He is full in everything, and so you have to claim your full inheritance from Him. What is the full inheritance? To become a number one master of the world, at least to become threaded in the Sun Dynasty rosary. We were worthy of worship, and then we became worshippers. The whole world turns the beads of His rosary. They definitely remember God while turning the beads of a rosary. However, they don't know the meaning of that remembrance. It is said, remember God at every moment and experience happiness. That is, there has to be remembrance of one alone. So, why do people remember everyone? The Father says, don't remember everyone. Remember just me alone. Remember me, the Father, a great deal. By remembering me, you will come to me. I will give you the direction. While living at home with your family, simply remember me, your Father. This is such an easy method. It is said, remember God and experience happiness, that is, attain the status of liberation in life. In Hindi, that is Jivan Mukti. Then all the pain and suffering of your bodies will be removed. There, your bodies will not have any disease. The Father is now personally speaking to you children directly. You listen to Him and then tell others. This tape recorder relates everything the best of all. It will not miss anything even slightly. However, you would not be able to see the expressions. Your intellects would be able to understand that Baba explains in this way or that way. This tape machine is a mine of treasures. Human beings donate scriptures or they print Gitas to donate them. This tape recorder is such a wonderful thing. It is a little delicate and so it has to be used with care. This is a hospital cum university. It can give everyone the inheritance of health and wealth. Everything is received from the Murli. However, Maya is so attractive that she makes you forget everything. Either Ravan attracts you or Rama attracts you. Rama attracted you once and then Ravan pulled you for half the cycle and completely spoilt you. Here, everything is Tamopradhan. Even the 5 elements are Tamopradhan. In the golden age, the 5 elements will be Satopradhan. There is such a huge income. Who receives that though? Who receives that though? Only a handful out of multi-millions. It takes so much effort to change those who have monkey intellects into those with intellects worthy of sitting in a temple. The whole world has become a brothel. Then I myself come and change it into the temple of Shiva. Bharat used to be the temple of Shiva and Ravan has now made it into a brothel. Each exists for half the cycle. The Father says, children, now do a lot of service. Those people simply say for the sake of saying it, O purifier, come. However, they don't know anything. There are so many opinions. God Himself says, this is a corrupt world. Human beings become corrupt through vice. Lust is the greatest enemy of all. These vices do not exist there. This Bharat is the birthplace of the most beloved Father. People burn an effigy of Ravan, who is an enemy. They even create images of the goddesses, worship them, and then sink them. All of that is blind faith. Priests convert many when they hear these things. All of it is the destiny of the drama. However, they make a lot of effort. At this time, the whole world is in the kingdom of Ravan. At this time, everyone is following the dirty directions of Ravan. They have said that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, whose praise is the greatest, is omnipresent. There isn't any other enemy of human beings. It is because of Maya that human beings are suffering. Only the one Father comes and liberates you from that. No one else can liberate you. God, I have come to seek refuge with you. Maintain my honor, God. maintain my honor, God. There is a song like that. You are now saved from Ravan. Ravan has harassed you so much. Baba says one thing and Ravan takes you to the opposite side. The father says, follow my directions. Ravan then makes you forget them. The father comes to make you into the masters of the world. Some even write in their blood, yet in spite of that, Maya makes them forget everything and turns their faces away. All of this is a matter of the intellect. The father says, children, you now have to return home. Therefore, remember me and you will claim a high status. Baba says, children, never forget Shrimat. However, due to one reason or another, or because of the dictates of your own mind, or because of some complication, you leave the father. This is called a battlefield. On one side are those who follow Ravan's directions, and on the other side are those who follow Rama's directions. Oh, but at least claim your inheritance of heaven from God. All of these people are claiming it. Are they all fools? You too are a child of God, so you too should claim your inheritance. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is creating a new world through Brahma. It is not as though he creates deities through Vishnu. He is creating the land of Vishnu through Brahma. You say, okay, it's fine that we will claim our kingdom in the kingdom of Vishnu. Then, from sitting here, they disappear. Because of one reason or another, there is a conflict of opinion. When they experience any bondage or someone says something, they forget everything. Just see, there are so many BKs. They are all claiming their inheritance from the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Some are studying very well, but when they go out, they forget everything. Maya makes their intellects corrupted. So much effort is made to explain to them. Children often take leave from their work to go and serve somewhere. Everyone's wealth and prosperity will turn to dust, but yours is a true income. You will go back with your hands full, whereas everyone else will go back with empty hands. All of you know that destruction is definitely going to take place. Everyone says that this is the same Mahabharata war. Death will come to everyone. However, they don't know what is going to happen. The Father himself says, I have come to take all of you back home. I am called Death, the Great Death. Death is just in front of you. Therefore, follow my directions and also claim a high status. There are different levels of status, even in liberation in life. All the founders of religions will go and sit in liberation. When they first come, they are Satapradhan, and then they go through the stages of Sato, Rajo, and Tamo. There are the highest and the lowest beggars and princes. At this time, Bharat is the lowest and also most impure. Tomorrow, it will become a pure prince. The deity religion is one that gives a lot of happiness. There cannot be as much happiness in any other religion. You children were the masters of the golden age and have now become the masters of hell. Then you will take the first birth in the golden age. No one understands the meaning of Hamso. I, a living being, an embodied soul, am a Brahmin at this time. Before that, I was a Shudra. Tomorrow, I will become a deity and then a warrior. Then I will go into the merchant dynasty, and then the Shudra dynasty. It is now our stage of ascending. You won't have this knowledge in the golden age. Previously, we were in the stage of descending. Baba takes you into the stage of ascending. However, this knowledge doesn't sit in anyone's intellect because their intellects are not connected in yoga with me. This is why their intellects do not become golden-aged vessels. The Father says, don't just say Baba, Baba with your lips, but remember Baba internally in such a way that your final thoughts lead you to your destination. Renounce the consciousness of the body and consider yourselves to be souls. The more you consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father, the more your sins will be absolved. There is no other way. God speaks, you have to explain to everyone that all the sacrificial fires, tapasya and donations you have been making cannot lead you to me. At this time, you are absolutely impure. Not a single person has been able to come to me. In a play, all the actors remain till the end. When the play ends, everyone returns home. Souls continue to increase in number down here. No one can go back in between. Those who carried out establishment are also sitting here. You take 84 births. The tree has to reach the state of total decay. These are very good matters that have to be understood. You also have to remain very cautious so that Maya doesn't deceive you. Turn your face upwards and go back in happiness. The face of a corpse is turned around. Baba says, keep your face towards heaven and your feet towards hell. This is why such an image of Krishna has been made. He becomes the ugly and the beautiful one. That is Shyam and Sundar. You become number one beautiful ones, and that is why it is said that it didn't take God long to change humans into deities. That is, it is the Father's task to change the Iron Age into Golden Age. You children know that you are establishing the kingdom of the world by following Srimad, and that you will then go and rule there. There is no need to have sacrificial fires or do tapasya for that. Baba gives you directions through this one to remember him. A kingdom is now being established. You can claim whatever status there that you want, just as this Mama is now Gyaneshwari, and she will then become a princess. This is the knowledge of Raj Yoga. Therefore, you should study so well in such a college. The Father says, today I am giving you very good points. Therefore, pay full attention. Also bring benefit to your friends and relatives. Those who have it in their fortune can be uplifted. Go to a Shiva temple and give lectures. Shiv Baba has come to change hell into heaven. Many will come here to become this. You have a very strong battle with Maya. Very good children who are intoxicated today will disappear tomorrow. You know that the old world is going to be destroyed. You will shed your old bodies and then go and set foot in the new world. This Delhi will be the land of angels. That is Paristhan. Now, in order to go to the land of angels, become beautiful flowers. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. The essence for dharana, point number 1, renounce body consciousness and remember Baba internally so that your final thoughts lead you to your destination. Make your intellect golden-aged with remembrance. Point number 2, never stop studying because of following the dictates of your own mind or due to a conflict of opinion. Keep your face towards heaven and forget hell. Blessing. May you be a contented soul who watches the various cartoon shows of Maya and matter as a detached observer. Again, may you be a contented soul who watches the various cartoon shows of Maya and matter as a detached observer. At the confluence age, Bap Dada's special gift is contentment. In front of a contented soul, any types of adverse situation that may try to shake you would be experienced as a puppet show. Nowadays, it is the fashion for cartoon shows. So, whenever any situation arises, just consider it to be a cartoon show or a puppet show being shown on the unlimited screen. This is a show of Maya and matter which you must continue to watch while stable in the stage of a detached observer, while maintaining your pride and being an embodiment of contentment, for only then can you be said to be a contented soul. Slogan: to stay away from any kind of defect is to become perfect. Again, to stay away from any kind of defect is to become perfect. Om Shanti.